What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You just locked in the Hood Politics, where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, and y'all already know on this channel we cut straight through that BS and get straight to the issues and the policies that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates, all the way up to political podcasts. We throw some pop culture and comedy in there every once in a while, because y'all know my motto: all politics all the time and get your brain right. That's why I do it, so you don't have to. What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? It is 4:45 Sunday morning, and I'm just finding out about this. And we all know why, because it don't fit the narrative of the mainstream media. And I would like to know how long people gonna sit up here and lose their relatives and their friends and family members to these illegal immigrants before they jump on the right train and get these people up out of here, yo. This is insane, man. This happened 2 days ago. And this is the first time I'm hearing about it. And I'm all over the news. I'm all over the news. This is insane. This has to stop. Check it out.
With us, we have the County Executive Bruce Blakeman. We have Police Commissioner Pat Ryder. Our first Deputy Commissioner Fenton McCormick. Chief of Department, Chief Farrow, and Chief of Detectives, Chief Stillman.
And in New York City, out of all places, New York, y'all got to step it up, man. I don't know what y'all... I got some more videos. I got another video I'm going to do. I'm changing. I think I'm going to change it up. You know what I'm saying? I've been up since about 2 o'clock this morning, and I've just been thinking, riding and roasting liberals, that don't help save the country. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start this one off by sending a shout out to Spencer Pratt and the Republicans that's running out in California, fighting like a mofro to change that place and to get in control. So I think my focus from now on is going to be on pushing candidates and spreading the word on candidates that we need to elect to save our country. But back to the regularly scheduled program.
And Commissioner Ryder is going to start this off. Commissioner?
All right, good afternoon, everybody. So we're going to go over some details regarding the double homicide that occurred 2 days ago. There is a arrest made of that individual. Detective Lieutenant George D'Arienzo is the commanding officer of homicide. He'll open it up. He'll give you the details. Then we're going to go to the county executive, and then we'll take questions at the end. All right? Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am George D'Arienzo, commanding officer of homicide. I'm going to provide the details for two homicides, two of our most recent homicides. On May 1st, 2026, at approximately 12:30 a.m., 4th Precinct police officers responded to 33 Austin Boulevard in North Long Beach. The location is a Wendy's restaurant. There was a call there for a person with a knife. When the officers responded, they observed a young lady laying on the ground with blood. The officers administered first aid and pronounced that 42-year-old female deceased. Detectives investigated further. Homicide responded to the scene, and during our investigation, we received some information, some surveillance videos, and some photos. We were working that case up.
I'm sorry about that little glitch right there, Patriots. I forgot I'm on my phone right now because it's so early in the morning, and I took my earbud out, and once I take that out, it stops the video. So I apologize for that. It won't happen again.
When we got a phone call, we were notified that at 169 Atlantic Avenue in Lynbrook, there was a person at that location who wanted to have some police assistance. The officers responded, and that individual said he had killed somebody that night. Homicide detectives responded to that scene. They observed an individual in the likeness of the photo that they had from the scene of the murder. A short conversation ensued, and an arrest was made. During that time, that same time, information was received that this individual may be responsible for a second murder. That second murder location was 90 West Mineola Avenue in Valley Stream. Officers responded there immediately for a well check and discovered that there was a deceased female inside. Both females were killed by multiple stab wounds to the neck and torso. We're going to hold off on the identification of those females until they're properly identified. The individual arrested, his name is Rory Alvaranga. He's being charged this morning with murder 1, 2 counts of murder 2nd degree at First District Court. Do we have any questions?
Judge, we're going to let Kenny Zek go and then we'll take it.
I'm confused. So if anybody out there who have any lawyer experience or is anybody out here familiar with charges, what do that mean? Because it sounded like he said he was charged with murder 1, but 2nd degree. I don't understand. It's either 1st degree murder or 2nd degree. Can somebody out there in my audience please explain that to me?
Yeah, so first of all, our hearts go out to the 2 individuals who were murdered, but I want to stress that this didn't have to happen. I know there's a lot of discussion around the country in Washington, D.C., but particularly recently in Albany concerning our 287G program that we have with ICE. This is just an example of what happens when you have open borders. So the individual who is now a defendant in this case for 2 homicides in our county came to this country in 2016 at 12 years of age. That individual...
I just want to say something, you know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do as a country, man? People is not comprehending what's going on. And see, they want to get mad at me and get my videos taken down and pulled down when I call these people uncivilized animals. That's not a roast. That's not a jab at them. That's something I truly feel that most of them are. Is all of them uncivilized? Of course not. We got plenty great immigrants that come over here and follow the law. You know what I'm saying? Even if they came through a border crossing, they still follow the law. They get them a job. They send money home. They try to make their lives and their family lives better. Those immigrants, I have somewhat of a problem the way they came over. But other than that, I'm not even tripping on them. It's the other ones who come from those super third world countries where there is no government and there is no real law enforcement, and this is just an everyday occurrence. You see how you just call, I just unalived somebody. Like who the oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. Let's get back into it.
Was released when apprehended and allowed to stay in this country even though that individual was an unaccompanied minor. In 2022, the federal government had a program where any unaccompanied minors that were in the United States automatically would receive papers that let them stay here legally in the form, I believe, of a green card. Here's what's wrong with that policy. First of all, why are we letting people that are undocumented into our country?
Facts.
Number 2, why are we letting an unaccompanied minor into our country to run around basically without any supervision whatsoever? And then that individual grows up and automatically gets legal status in our country. And therefore, this is a policy that has resulted today in 2 women being killed. One 32, one 42 years of age. They could have gone on to have very productive and happy lives, but they're no longer with us because of failed policies in the past that our state government is trying to reinstitute here in New York State.
And you know, we normally start each and every one of them off sending out our thoughts and prayers. And the reason I didn't do that one this episode is strictly because I did not have the names of these two beautiful women who lost their soul. So we're gonna keep them and their families in our thoughts and prayers, Patriots, and we're gonna send some big prayers out to their families, because no family deserves this. No family deserves this, man. This is just like when Jasmine Crockett was talking to the angel mom. You know what I mean? I did a video on that. This is the same. This is I'm so frustrated, y'all. Let's just get back to it.
287G in New York State has worked very well, and particularly here in Nassau County. We have removed over 2,000 illegal migrants with criminal records ranging from attempted murder, rape, robbery, burglary, drug dealing, gang activity, assault, and remove those 2,000 individuals, not only from Nassau County, but from the whole region and our state. I don't know what the criminality would be here and throughout this region if those 2,000 individuals were still roaming around. Again, we cannot go back to the failed policies that have created this environment. This is just another example. So here in Nassau County, we are intent on continuing with our 287G program. We are waiting to see what Albany is going to do, and then we will act accordingly. Again, our hearts go out to these two women and their families. Thank you.
George?
Indeed, Patriots. Shout them out.
Questions?
Hi, Christine, CBS. Any further information on the second murder you were talking about, just the 32-year-old woman, relationship with her and the other person?
Right.
Any more context to that?
So context, they live in the same household, so they rent bedrooms at that location, and there's general spaces throughout the house that they share, living room, kitchen, bathroom. So they cohabitate, they're acquaintances of one another. As far as a relationship, I'm not aware of a specific domestic relationship between those two.
And when did that one take place?
That's at 90 West Mineola Avenue.
Sorry, when was that?
Oh, when did the murder take place? Yes, on April 30th at approximately 9 p.m.
Was there a relationship with the 42-year-old woman at all, or was she a
Yes,
stranger?
the relationship between the suspect and the 42-year-old is they're co-workers at Wendy's.
So they both worked for Wendy's?
They both work at the Wendy's.
And what was the spelling of the suspect's name?
Alvarenga, A-L-V-A-R-E-N-G-A.
And the first name?
First name is Roney, R-O-N-Y. Date of birth, 1/11 of 2004.
In which country?
Is there a
El
motive?
Salvador.
Is there any? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And just because we're on Long Island, is there any gang affiliation?
No gang affiliation we're aware of.
Forgive me, so April 30th was the first, what time, did you say?
At about 9 p.m.
9 p.m., and the address of?
Is 90
90,
West Mineola Avenue, Valley Stream.
and the suspect?
And by him not being affiliated with a gang, substantiates my claim on these people. A lot of these people are just straight animals. You don't have to be affiliated with a gang coming from that country to have, what am I looking for? To not have respect for life. You know what I mean? That's not how I really want to say it. It's still early, so please forgive me. But yeah, this just substantiates my claim about these animals.
And the victim?
Right. Live in the same house, right? Separate bedrooms, shared spaces as far as the living room, kitchen.
What information, sir, did you receive? You mentioned you received information about I guess it would be the first murder. Was that from the suspect?
The first, well, so we responded. The first murder we became aware of was the location at 33 Austin Boulevard in North Long Beach. While we were at that scene, we received information that an individual who was stopped at 169 Atlantic Avenue in Lynbrook, he asked to see the police. When the police arrived, he said he had killed somebody that night. That's when homicide was notified, and we responded to that location to interview this person.
Was that near or at 7-Eleven? Or a 7-Eleven?
Well, there may be several 7-Elevens that are in play. I'm not sure which one you're speaking to. Okay.
Anything that you can share about the conversation that he had with detectives at all throughout all of this about either incident?
I'm not going to be able to share admissions that he's made to us. I can give you information about our investigation. Okay.
Any indication of motive? Obviously, this suspect having a relation with both women in different capacities. Is there anything you can share or context that you know so far, motive, what happened in either of these situations?
I'll sum it up in one word: anger.
And just to confirm, so his status is legal, correct? Like, he's a citizen technically, right?
No.
He's not.
No.
Okay.
Any previous arrests? Do you have issues with the police before either of these?
We have no known interactions with the police, no arrests, no arrest history.
It's because he was an illegal.
No, N as in Nora.
Any documented mental health history?
None that we're aware of.
Thank you, guys.
Wait, sorry, did the victims know each other?
We're not aware of that.
And anything generally, I know no identities on the victims, but anything you can tell us about them? Are they moms? Just kind of general.
Of course.
Yeah.
The victim at the Wendy's, we know of 2 children she has here in the United States, an 8-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
Thank you.
And the 32-year-old has no children, or?
We're not aware of children for the 32-year-old. Yeah, thank you. You got it.
Yo, so there you go. We got it. That sums it all up, man. I told y'all, man, these people are animals and they can't be allowed to roam free in our country, period. That's it. That's all. They all have to go. We'll sort out, the good and the bad somehow. But right now, all of them have to go, man. This is your boy. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok, Hood Politics 5.1. Share this video with everybody y'all know, man, because this has to stop. It has to stop, and it has to stop now. This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and now I'm checking out. Y'all know how we do it, baby.